Hey gang, and welcome to Tantrum House Studio 3. I'm Will Meadows.
And I'm Sara Meadows, and today we're looking at Blue Lagoon from Blue Orange. In the game, you act as chief of your tribe, sending out your people to discover and explore the beautiful islands in the archipelago.
From designer Reiner Knizia, this is a 2 to 4 player tile placement, area control, set collection game. It takes about 30 minutes to play. We got a copy from Blue Orange, so we're going to give it a run through right now.
To set up the game, shake the bag filled with the resources and statuettes and randomly place them on the circles on the board.
Each player takes their color of villages and settlers, using the correct number for the corresponding player count, and then you're ready to begin.
The game is played in 2 phases. During the exploration phase, players take turns placing one of their pieces on the board.
They can place a settler on the boat side on any water space on the board.
Or they can place a village or settler on any land space that's connected to one of their boat tokens in the water.
They may collect any resources they settle on. Once all the resources have been taken or someone runs out of tiles, the phase ends and is scored.
Points are awarded for discovering the islands and having the majority on each island.
Each player also receives points for the number of islands they are able to link together in one long chain.
Points can also be gained by having matching resources and sets of different resources.
Once the exploration phase is scored, players remove all of their settlers from the board, leaving only the villages. Unused villages are returned to the box.
Resources are randomly reset and the settlement phase begins.
This phase plays the same way, but players must now place land and boat settlers in spaces connected to an existing village.
Once all resources are collected or settlers have been placed, the game ends and the settlement phase is scored. Both phases are tallied and the player with the most points wins.
Blue Lagoon is a nice medium to lightweight family-style game. Most of the games that come from Blue Orange work really well to play with your family, which is great. It's got a very fun theme. It feels very much like that Disney's Moana movie. You've got these islanders that you're trying to explore your territory and expand what you've got, out on the board, and it's got a pretty nice little table presence to it once you've got the game all set up.
Yeah, it's something where parents can enjoy teaching their kids a new mechanic. This one's a very easy one to learn about area control. Also about having basically the longest chain, longest road, connecting all your tiles. There is a different strategy you can do with the set collection though. So teaching about how to maybe spread out all of your islanders to pick up different things on the islands. There's a couple different ways you can go with the strategy, and so it's a good one to teach kids.
Yeah, you've got to kind of pay attention because when you place out that settlement instead, sometimes you feel like there's a tendency to feel like you should get all your tiles out on the board as fast as you can, but then thinking ahead for that second round where you'll be branching out from those settlement huts is one of the things to keep in mind as you're playing the game. It's really got a pretty straightforward rule set. There's not that many things you're doing on your turn, but it can get pretty strategic and maybe even a hair backstabby as you are cutting off other people's chains and trying to beat them so that you can connect your island.
Yeah, our kids had a little trouble with some of that, but I think that's something that this is a good one to introduce to, where there is a simple rule set where they can practice making adjustments to their plans if somebody cuts you off. So if this sounds like something that you're interested in, you can check it out from Blue Orange, and then don't forget to check out our other videos on our channel and to subscribe to Tantrum House.
How do you say that?
Archipelago.
Gonna mess that up. Beautiful. Archipelago.
Do I need to take that line?
Probably. Bring out your people to discover and settle new islands in the archipelago. Nope. I'm not even gonna say it.
Okay.
I wish I could be the perfect daughter. You're supposed to join in.
I've never watched Moana, actually.
So sad.